confused when I haven't even gone live yet, but okay. Alright, let me wait for it to give me this. Alright, I'm just gonna test this to make sure it's working correctly. And then I don't know. Come on. What? Why is it not working? I don't know, it seems to be working fine.
I can find out, huh?
Okay, it does seem to be working. Okay, stream's working. I'm sorry if you heard my audio. Just making sure it is. Alright. So, this is the second part of me streaming I Love You, Colonel Sanders. And I still can't say that with a straight face. I can say that with a slightly straighter face than the last time, but... oh, man. So, for those who don't know, this is the Colonel Sanders Dating Sim. I already did a first part of this game on my channel. It's about an hour long. I think we got about halfway through the game, yeah, give or take. We got to chapter 5, and there's about 10 chapters. So we got about halfway through the game. So somebody did say I should probably lower my game audio so you can hear me better. So I did that. So I guess, without further ado, I guess we'll continue off where we left if everything is going smoothly, which I sure do hope it does. Yeah, alright, I mean, it's working fine. YouTube says everything's working fine, so... alright, yeah, why not? I guess I'll just go to chapter 5. And, man, I love that loading screen. So I know, like, last time we played, basically we got into this, we were taking a class with Colonel Sanders. We did a really good job. Colonel Sanders started falling for me a little bit, and then this giant meatball thing, I think, came and tried to attack us, and then afterwards we came back home. So you awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used redacted. I'm still gonna use that word. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. He made up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you could tell her about the encounter with the spork monster. Okay, it was a spork monster, not a meatball monster. She launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. We got to talking after class, and he is actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode at the front of this homecoming parade. Man, I can't read. It's actually kind of late at night right now, so I apologize if I can't read. I'm thinking we maybe something got lost in pressure cooking, secret language translation there. Either way, it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. Hold on, wait. Yeah. You and Colonel Sanders the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy of Learning. I don't know why they always say the full name. You're a thing now. We definitely connected yesterday. Ha ha ha. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a secret which you discovered on your own. Oh, okay. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you are alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. This man gave me some to show me what he meant, and he said it was a powder created from super duper rare fried flower petals, and if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He's so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was like anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I am the only one who knows the secret. I know the one secret ingredient. Wow, I can't speak. So I doubt it'll be much use to anyone. Please. It'd mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. Tell her the ingredient or make up a fake ingredient. I'm gonna make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about it was Eye of Newt? I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potions, but what can you do? Eye of Newt, wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes and cherry blossoms fill the air. Oh no. Dare he... Of course he's got a horse. Why would he not have a horse? Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Yes. Alright. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. Then he slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam has to cover for you. Oh, desk games just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is definitely not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. Oh, she gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van, who are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Oh no. Like counterfeiting recipes, bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients, bad. It's like summoning a demon, bad. You try to get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Let's see. Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get closer. You look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van mutter something that sounds like a bit like a magic spell. Oh no. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you? What? Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. I don't know how do you pronounce that. And it's probably like a really easy word to pronounce. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it is they're hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night at in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. However, you notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing hee 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 hee. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over to Van's meaty foot. Watch it, you bucket of bolts. How about you talk to him? He didn't do anything. Oh wait, you watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Werbs. Yeah, Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Wow, I suck at speaking today. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I am here now, and I hope you are ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we will review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the list, and truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, desk games. Naturally, this appears to you to be a simple platter. Which item do you want to sample? Glass of water, a dog biscuit. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume that the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles, an example of his own culinary talents, perhaps. You reach out for it when... Oof! Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Can this be the end? Getting between a dog and his bone probably wasn't a great choice. Oh, alright, try again. Whoops. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm just gonna skip through this. Oh, it took me like all the way back. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip through this. Which item do you want to sample? I guess the pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body's not prepared for the heat. Oh no. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is cough, cough. I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is cough, cough. Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. Cough. To fulfill, cough, the prophecy, cough, cough. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man, come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. As your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Is everything a competition with you two? Yes. Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. To learn to love, sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. DES games, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. Special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tartlet, I think, for dessert. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. It's finally a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh no. Then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aru. I stand corrected. It's a battle you want. It's a battle you'll get. My bestie can beat the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my time to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. Time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. I don't know, 100. Okay. That's right, but how would you even gotten into the school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. When you need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs? It's 11. Yes, that's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Okay. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft, sorry. With state in mind offers the most flavor. Oh. This is stressful. That's right, you must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. Okay. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. That would be a great... Where does it come from? Yeah. I hope that these are all just... I hope the game isn't just giving me right answers. I hope every answer isn't the right answer. That's right. This is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Aru. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. Was the sound of success. Sizzling. Wait, what? That's wrong! Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Desk Games. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonful? Yeah. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which one do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. I don't even get a chance to freaking read these. What does that have to do with? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up at the nest. Uh-oh. Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Or you might not have any hands, but Desk Games does. And you're a good chef who needs to be touching the dough to know where it's properly mixed. Dang it. There's an easy way and the hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. You can hear everyone talking. Oh no! Desk Games, no! Your hand gets stuck, immediately crushed for the rest of the match. I'm going to restart this. How about that? I'm just gonna restart this because you gotta know. Okay, so the food helped, I think. Alright. $11. Gratitude, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Silence? That's right, okay. I believe in you. Okay. Oh. Okay, all of them are the wrong answer. Which one do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? Oh! I see. So none of those are actually right answers. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer. Oh no. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Actually, that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Desk Game's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks into the dish. I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared? Well, because I am the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Desk Games to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Oh my god. So you'll find a delicate fried cheese I'm not gonna pronounce that. Atop a slice of honeycomb ice cream in two ways. Tender nougat and pearls of blueberry galette. I don't know how to pronounce these food names. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you tee. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Yeah, you rage within your eyes that they burst into flames. What? Bruh. Bruh. Oh my god. How about I just do that again? Alright, let's try this again. Why not? I got nothing to lose. Why not? Oh no. Alright, so I am just going to pick the other option. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off of his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. Oh no! This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Oh! Oh! Okay, so that... Oh. So that other way was the intended way, got it. Now I'm going to have to do this entire chapter again. Okay. So basically you have to do it like that, okay. Well, none of this is really making things any better. I don't know why I'm doing this anyways. Oh no. Internal, okay. Run for the quad to be alone, okay. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide it from him, but he approaches you. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastation loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine, can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've ever failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an I'm not going to pronounce that word. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. Yeah, people see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would ever deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit could be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay. Just as your moment grows intimate, erupted by a threatening shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's probably not the spork monster. Oh no, it is the spork monster. Okay. He's here to fight a hero. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? Wow. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you can have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. Yeah, I think what this game is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All for the better of enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss the biscuit into Gorko's mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at this school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook. Precisely, Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. Yeah. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be there. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life desk games. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Oh, wow. Of course he's... he's got a chicken. Alright. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Oh no. Looks like you live an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. This is something, it's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. Not sure if I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. I mean, it's not meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Nah, reveal it. You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Or before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Oh my god, it's shredded cabbage. The shredded cabbage dish in the light of Colonel Sanders looks, Luck's hideaway? Yeah. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize now would be the... Sorry. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. There's a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Realize that it's actually made of spun silver. Oh my god. I think about heading out into the world to avenge my death. Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost swept out with a breeze. Okay. Candle. Scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer '69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's redacted. It looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be choosing them. There's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Figure that must be Colonel Sanders himself. Alright, there's still more stuff to do. This is here like the ashes of my past careers and business failures. Poor guy. Then it dawns on you as soon as it... Oh no! I didn't see it. Crap. I was kind of skimming through it. Oh no. Well. Take one off its hanger and try it on. A bit big for you. It's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug. Breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is that what they meant? You try to ask casual. He asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan these out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You've got to take it off. Decide that now is your big moment. Yeah, alright. This isn't that kind of game. Not that we blame you for trying, but still, game. Rip. Oh no, now it's gonna take me all the way back. Great. Oh no, it takes me all the way back here. Yeah, let me make sure. Are we on chapter 7? Okay, yeah, we're on chapter 7 right now. Oh no. Alright, so I'm just gonna... Alright. I'm just gonna go through all this stuff. Just really quick. There we go. Canned chicken, heap peppered. Huh? Okay. You tell him you're cold. Yeah, I'll just tell him. Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're gonna do. You're gonna cook. I should be home studying. For a moment, you take off the jacket and run for the door. The thought of leaving Colonel Sanders in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel, yes, desk games. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Alright. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the secret ingredient you just learned about, redacted. In some jurisdictions, redacted isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Oh, that's not a very good breakfast, but okay. Takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of your eye of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner, could he talking to you? It's all happening so quickly, overcome with emotions and confused by your feelings. You're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Still one more day of school after all. And the university, oh yeah, waits for no one. Alright. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... Now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed with the saga of Mirim. Sure, but you'll not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. I've been partnered up with Clank. He asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give your time to tell her whole story, however. It's just I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened. But the emotional connection, wowzers. It tells you to move on and is focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. Wait, what? Okay, whatever. You both agree to go your separate ways. Okay. Alright, when you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You tell from the distance that they're picking on Pop, even though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? Sounds delicious. Oh no. Oh, it's great. I'll hurry you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with Sprinkles, please. Hee Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerves, Devskin, just got suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. You might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Alright. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Desk games? How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? What about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. It's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, desk games. I am more than capable of enough of speaking for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside desk games. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. The book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use this. It says here, will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. It's way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else, like not rooted in dark magic, like maybe a string, like tie a string around your finger? No! Why would I do that? No! Put the book away. It's almost time for class. Yeah, no, why would I do that? Absolutely not. Alright, let me see. Are we... Okay, we are in chapter 9. We're almost at the end of the game. Alright, let me make sure. Is there any comments or anything? Nope, doesn't look like it. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. Scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give to him as a snack. Rather unpredictable. Deadly silent. You see a tiny orange squirrel perched up on the cherry tree outside. Oh no. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence, I told you never to come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you, Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. Squirrel looks over but doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrace? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but by any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings me to an important point. Thank you, Desk Games, for reminding me to dole out this impensable bit of wisdom. You see, before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Before you can, I told you to save it for after class. Like, I want it to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan, J&J forever. Watch us from a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Bzz. Yeah. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops in his tracks. Bzz, bzz. The amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that clank. What the heck? In terms of deep fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Tries to pretend like public breakup. We mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown of challenge exam. I'm still working on that title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, you okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? But I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion right off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. Yeah, if it's not Papa Clink or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest. Anyhow. Wipes. Make a very special soup. I bet that is gonna love it up. You completely missed lunch, but that's okay. You had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. The arena to practice dish. Okay. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of your recipe before work that you've been working on. DES Games' famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you. And you're able to quickly get a fresh pot in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. What are you doing here? There's still time before the exam. I'm just taking it in. Begin to visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Cooking some. else you would cook off. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. Okay. I know my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. It's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from an oddly specific man. You know it was a pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie, all with an all butter crust. My nose is telling me something else. Oh no, it's burning. Haha, no. No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. It's about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules except to cook with everything you got. Alright. We decided that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll pull you over to the edge of victory. Alright, meanwhile, Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Alright, Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters this chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend Master Blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. That's rockin' roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Sallow personality spatula. And Clink gets eyes on it. Wait. Okay. 5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait. When did Clink learn to speak English? It's the singularity as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Crank and rolls him out the back door of the arena as you frantically prepare your dish. You notice that has her spell book out. She's going to use some dark magic to turn the tide. You gotta book your own, and you're desperate to not see her win another battle. Even if it's... No! Let's do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. You've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Desk Games. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Desk Games, since we were little kids, because I am your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you hear cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, sweet, but directly into it's a secret ingredient, however. Oh no! Cloud that thickens in. Is I Steve the Spork Monster? Steve, wait, what happened to Gorko? I hate the battle. Love this stuff. It's better than TV, crazy kids. Mind if I hang out? Do you mind? Tossing some fresh noodles in a pot. I'd love to. I'd always, when I was back in the old country. Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the conversation. It's that kind. Tell you. You give up and drop out of culinary school. Yeah, no, I can do this. Whatever it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, Death Games, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you be something. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. Hearing that, I will show the world my cookery. Energy courses through your body. Now that with this power you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because you were powering. Because while you're powering up your chicken. Oh no! But don't worry, you may. But all's not lost. Impressively, besides you have earned his support. I say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your own feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. Here to help. Yes! Colonel Sanders is here to help me. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, but time's almost up, so you're gonna need it. What about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. It's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall. The class seems incomplete. It seems like we're missing some students. Pop, clink. Last screen you hear a pure innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Heh, I'm flying. Sounds like from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Pop, get down. Did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is estimated from the challenge. I mean, is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks, clink. That pressure cooker roll off too. There's no. Figure that out later. For remaining students, please collect your file. Alright. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I made tender udon noodles in a savory soup. I don't know how to pronounce these food words. My word, it's so delicate. A teeny tiny Naruto. Naruto. I see the word Naruto in there. Naruto maki. I spy a float in this itsy bitsy bowl. I'm not gonna try to pronounce these really complex food words. I'm sorry. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked for myself. Just the tip of his pink dog tongue. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. It's fine. I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a big, huge hug. Thank you, Desk Games, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth. What is that? Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? Exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grr. Can't get past all the needles. Oh no. Ouch, my tongue. Oh no. It keeps poking my tongue. I can't eat this. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving would make it more difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle in the night. Disqualified for glamour. Don't discount simplicity. There we go. I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to say. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure a swollen tongue. Laps up a bowl. I know. I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom turkey. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way, it's fragile and meant to be. I don't eat the food at a cooking school. Got toast in your ears or something? Desk Games, I told you it's a display piece. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school, which is why I cooked it. And did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. Suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. Food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. You wouldn't if it cooked you that. Since the last you've heard of me, either. Oh no. I'll be teaching myself. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese had become something else. Oh my god. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. Literal drum. This thing, completely blown away. I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you get a pass. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its majestic fragrance. Ah. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares you that you've passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Yay! Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site for the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house. Aroo. Oh my god. Actually, not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It was clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone's together, it's a spork monster. He was totally mellowed out. Everyone, the spork monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, party monster. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. Red carpet rolls across the floor in the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see a perched atop his dirty chef's hat, a crown. Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. Oh. And now we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Oh. Interrupted by the sound of sparkle and electrical hissing. He arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Oh, he's doing the talking to me. I'm Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. Just because this isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. She has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand humans are weird. Portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Oh my god. Oh my god. The muscles. Oh my god. He's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not just enough to give them a bucket of chicken. It's time for a full meal. Man, why not? I didn't get... Okay. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Desk games, what are you doing sitting all alone? I don't know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities you might expect from in such a lucky person? Oh, I don't know, spicy musk, a tidy goatee, a degree from the just the name of you. Truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I'd love to. Yes. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Desk Games. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Stops dead in his tracks. Work together. I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. Well, who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school year, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Maybe you found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Could you live with only half of him? Would you be able to endure sharing? Oh no. I suppose I can enroll at pastry school? I do. Oh no. I'll be by your side. The end. Oh no. RIP. Oh hey, you guys will actually get to see the intro movie now. That's loud. Oh my god. Well, here's the intro movie. Alright. So that was the ending, apparently. So, apparently, we're really good at relationships, but we're not very good chefs, apparently. We didn't earn his respect as a chef, but we did earn his respect as a person, I guess. I don't know if there's better endings than that. I know there's multiple endings. Yeah, I do know there is multiple endings, so I don't know if that's the best ending or not. I don't know. But yeah, that was the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.